Welcome back to the channel, and I have for you another Lake St. Clair ice report. So I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning into the channel yet again to check out the ice conditions here on Lake St. Clair. If you find any value in these videos, go ahead and smash that like button and be sure to click down below, hit that subscribe button and ding that notification bell so you get notified every time I post a video so you can stay up to date on what's going on out here on Lake St. Clair. So this afternoon I decided to get out and go check on the ice conditions to see how things have improved and changed since my last video on, was it Sunday, I believe? Or was it Monday? Sunday or Monday. And I would be remiss to say that I'm not entirely So this afternoon I took a drive around the lake to check out conditions and see if things have improved and progressed in a favorable manner for everybody going into this weekend. And in some ways it has, in other ways it hasn't. But we'll start this report down where I usually start it, down at the Crocker boat launch. We had a really good skim coat that formed down there. But Towboat USA had a situation where they had to drag some debris or a boat that was wrecked up into the Crocker boat launch. And they ended up breaking up the whole bay there at the Crocker launch. And that ice all blew away because we had a west wind. So Crocker is basically on a 100% restart. The spillway basically has no ice as well due to the Clinton River levels being up so much. Right now, it's still flowing a little too fast for it to kind of, and with the wind that we have, it's just too much flow to get any development there. But as we go up into the bay, which I tried really hard to fly the drone, but because of the wind gusts, it was really tough getting it up in the air and keeping it stable and safe so the drone didn't crash. But I did get up for a quick little flight from the day sail. Crocker, it just was too iffy to get it up there. But at the day sail, I was able to get up and see that there was a fair amount of ice across the entire bay, but there was pockets of open water, and most of that is being caused by the wind. It's keeping that water moving around, and there's still a lot of waterfowl in the area as well, keeping some of these pockets open. From there, I progressed over to the marsh in the back basin. I did see a gentleman fishing in the back marsh. So it looks like there's some walkable conditions, but you need to use a spud and be safe and use your head when going back in that area there. So that is good. From there, I went up to Harley, and it's Harley. It needs a really cold winter to be fishable and walkable these days, and what I expected to see, not much of anything there. From there, I went up to the Salfridge boat ramp, DNR ramp, and there was guys fishing inside the basin out in front. There was a pretty good coat of skim coat ice from essentially out in front of the boat launch, down to Cotton Road, and then all the way to the barracks. So there's a good amount of ice coverage there. We just need some more time to get that thickened up and hope and pray these winds do not mess it up anymore. And we can get a good base layer there, and hopefully it holds on through what's coming this weekend. From there, I went up to Brandenburg. Too much wind hit in that area. There is some ice there, but not a ton. The same goes for Mary Burke Park in New Baltimore. As I went around up to the raft in Fairhaven, there was some guys fishing off of the DNR launch in Fairhaven. Didn't look like they went out too far. I seen a couple chunks that looked like it was sputted out, probably 2 to 3 inches. But still very variable ice conditions in that area due to the wind. From there, I went up to the raft, and the wind was absolutely howling pushing that ice straight in. But there was a group of anglers out past the point. If you're looking at the raft bar off to your left, there's a point there. They were out over in that area. And I did hear some fish being caught. Didn't light the world on fire, but, you know, they were catching fish. Didn't see anybody in the marina at the raft like there usually is, so that's a little unusual. But the ice there at the raft in that bay, Bouvier Bay, is very, very rough. So if you're going to be using an auger, like a laser or any of the curved bit ones, be cautious on where you're placing that auger to drill a hole. You might do some damage with that chunk ice the way it is. You know, augers like the K-drill or the straight bladed mower are going to fare a lot better in these kind of chunky ice conditions that we have right now in Bouvier Bay. But if you're cautious and careful with it, your auger should be just fine. Just be smart about where you're drilling your hole. Don't walk with the auger cover off and use it as, you know, a walking stick. That's never a good thing to do, no matter what the ice conditions are. But overall, that's where we sit on the ice, guys. I'm watching the weather closely. Not just for us here in Southeast Michigan, but as the state as a whole. And just like you guys, my fingers are crossed, I'm knocking on wood. I'm hoping that this weather turns and just keeps getting colder and colder for us, so we can at least get, you know, 4 to 6 weeks of ice fishing in this year. But as always, guys, I'd like to thank you for tuning in to this ice report and all my reports and all my videos here on the channel. If you want to check out anything else here on the channel, be sure to click up above in the corners here. Check those videos out. And be sure to click that circle right below so you can get subscribed to the channel. And as always, tight lines, happy casting. And we'll see you in the next video.